Alright, part 16. Just same old, same old. This game's story is not much. Jump roping.
Hey, awesome.
Hopefully, well, I definitely look forward to the next game after this. How they build upon the open world. Hopefully, it isn't just rails floating in the sky and is actually built within the environment.
Yeah.
I really hope it's good. I really do.
There's a sage.
Yeah, and hopefully some more characters, you know.
Well, that's DLC, future DLC too.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to happen. I think there will be more characters to players in the next game, because if people give good positive response for the DLCs coming up now, then they're going to be like, yeah, give us more characters, and then yeah, they'll listen to
Are they
that.
going to be clones of Sonic or their own styles?
Well, that's a good thing. I would at least, okay, like someone like Shadow, yeah, should be like somewhat of a Sonic clone, but maybe give him his own unique spin to it.
Similar
Kind
to
of
what
like
they did in
those
06. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess for characters like Tails and Knuckles, I would kind of like to see how they did it in Adventure 1. Maybe even Amy. Although I kind of see Amy as like a speed character.
That's how she was in Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine that they're going to make Amy like either in Heroes or like the Advanced series.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I mean,
Ah, there's Red Castle.
it would kind of be cool to see her like boost.
That reminds me.
not
I
as
don't
fast.
think we ever returned to the homing attack discussion from when TK was with us.
Oh, the homing attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think
So,
Blue asked if when did it stop being spammable? And I think that was with 06.
Oh,
well, was it spammable in Shadow the Hedgehog?
I think so. I would assume so, because it's basically just Sonic Heroes with, better control.
But when was Heroes ever spammable with it? I can't even remember if Heroes one.
It was for certain
Heroes?
enemies. Those tanky enemies could really... It wasn't as spammable as Adventure 1 and 2, but you can definitely homing attack like crazy. I remember that.
Okay.
Because those
Yeah,
assholes
yeah.
on Egg Fleet that can block all attacks, you can just spam homing attacks on them.
Right, yeah, that is true.
And in Shadow, you didn't really use homing attack. You just kind of used guns to eliminate everything.
Guns.
I wish that was backwards compatible on the Xbox One. It's playable on 360, but it's garbage. Well, it freezes a lot. It took so long for me to do that playthrough years ago because of how many times that damn thing crashed and locked up.
Oh, so you actually did a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay.
I did all of the main games except for Colors.
Except colors.
It's time to go back to Colors.
Yeah.
Colors
on-
Ultimate as well.
I never liked Colors. If it's on sale for super cheap, I'll buy it.
It was at one point recently on Steam.
I think Xbox has got a sale going on right now, but I don't think it's part of it. I never looked. There's too many games coming out.
Yeah.
Like, just recently beat both of the ultimate bosses in Persona 3. I wasn't planning to do that. The amount of prep work for that is insane.
Persona series, but yeah, it's a little stutter there. But, okay.
Yeah, this is I think I talked about this level once. This is a Spagonia level from Sonic Unleashed.
Rooftop run.
This is like it's one of its second or third acts, or third or fourth acts.
Oh,
What, the first act isn't good enough for this game?
My light dash
guess
isn't working
not.
anymore. Hold the hell up. Can I view controls in here somewhere? No?
Uh,
Light dash is just straight up not working anymore. Like, it's the Y button, right? Or triangle on PlayStation?
shoot. Isn't it the R3 button?
Oh, maybe it is now.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
It should be R3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They changed it. They don't bother telling you shit.
No.
That's a
Yeah, that's so
strange
true.
placement, actually, to put it into an R3 or the right thumbstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Y button's the, whatever it's called now. The side loop.
The side loop, yeah.
Yep, I remember this fucking part from Unleash. I hated this stage. Well, all the second and third acts in Unleash were terrible. But you could play the game without touching those if you knew where all the sun and moon medals were.
I mean, no one knows what those are, man. I guarantee everyone used the YouTube walkthroughs that was available to them to complete that game. I am not looking every crook and nanny in a daytime stage. All you have to do is go fast. Like, there's no way that Sonic goes slow and you actually are searching every corner for those moon and sun medals.
I think I used the guide and I memorized, a few easy ones. You real much rely on the Warthog for those.
Yeah, the railhog, yeah, you can easily get the sun and moon medals because, yeah, you're all running slow. But the daytime, you just blow right past them because you're always boosting.
Right, yeah.
I still remember a few in the early stages.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, definitely the game would have been much more better if you didn't actually have to rely on collecting stuff to progress on.
The story, yeah.
It would have been a 2-hour game, but that's what they did with Generations. It was wasn't good. I didn't like Generations.
Generations.
D.
But the story is,
But that's the thing though, it's like Generations has that pace whereby, yeah, I can complete it, even though it's short, I'd have to look for sun and moon medals in a Sonic level.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it was just beat the axe, wasn't it? Alright, that's another stage down. And it wasn't reliant on the wisp like in Colors.
The Wisp.
Risks were now canon thanks to Sonic Frontiers.
But they were always canon.
But they were supposed
Were
to.
they?
Yeah, since Colors, yeah, they were.
I thought that was like a Frigmentoon dream when Sonic went to the tropical resort. It was like how it was in Sonic 06, like he just had a dream that he actually went to Sonic Colors.
Wait, where did you hear that Colors was all a dream?
But isn't that like the lore in the Sonic series? Like, you know, Sonic one day ran into a Nintendo console, agreed to it that they would make some games, Sonic Colors and Sonic Lost World. I think it's like a creepypasta now, whereby he did those games, and then he woke up from a dream, and then apparently he got himself back on Xbox and PlayStation, which happened with, what was it, Sonic Forces, years afterwards.
Generations.
Oh yeah, so there was Generations, but after Lost World.
Oh yeah. After Lost World, then it was Forces. Yeah.
Yeah, because Sonic Boom was definitely a spin-off game because it was made by a different company. So it would go like this. It would go from Sonic Unleashed, and I wouldn't necessarily say Sonic Generation is canon anyway, because here's why I wouldn't say it's canon, because really it's just an anniversary just to celebrate all the past games for 20 years. Really, it was just like, oh yeah, we celebrate. Whereby at least with Sonic Generation 2 as a 10th anniversary, it actually made an original story. This one, it was just like, yeah, we just want to make an excuse to go to all these classic stages. So that's what he did. So then I would say that it would go from Sonic Generations and go all the way straight to Sonic Forces as it being main canon. Because yeah, Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Forces felt kind of the same vibe, whereby Eggman was winning in the beginning, and Sonic had to rectify it and make it all better.
So you believe
Did that all again in Mania.
Oh, Mania is another question I would have, but you're saying that Generations is not canon.
I would love to not think it's canon. It's just like a celebration game. It's like a thank you for all the fans that
I don't
they wanna
call it,
play
I don't
all
even
those
consider
favorite games
Unleash
together.
Colors canon.
Colors ain't canon.
Nah, I stopped at 06 because that's when like any consistency in characters and story just went out the window after that. They're all small little universes. I don't know, I never got the Sonic fan obsession of trying to connect every single game together. And now that they're trying to do that officially is why I'm kind of bothered by it.
I think the games weren't connected together, but they had some tidbits inside of them. So there would be little stuff inside of the game beforehand. Because naturally, Sonic's supposed to be a game whereby it's an adventure. It's like supposed to be Mario. Like, oh yeah, Super Mario 64. Now you're in Peach's Castle. Now we're in Super Mario Sunshine, whereby you went to plane to go to a tropical resort. Now you're on a holiday. And then now, oh yeah, you're in Super Mario Galaxy. You're now playing with stars in space, and you go into all these galaxies. It's like, that's how Sonic's supposed to be, adventures, isn't it? But with the Sonic game, there should be like a little tidbit here and there whereby, oh, Angel Island is now in Sonic Adventure, or oh, Station Square is in Sonic Adventure 2, or oh, these characters I guess are in Sonic Heroes whereby Shadow's supposed to die, but it explains that Shadow stayed alive. And then Shadows and Shadow Hedgehog, and then Sonic 06. There's some connections there as well, with certain storylines from beforehand games, vice versa. Not too connected, but there is some little tidbits here and there to connect the games.
I think, yeah, I would have to agree with Jim that 06 was pretty much the last one to do it.
And it still works because it soft rebooted itself, allowing the others to technically exist on their own.
Yeah.
But then, you know, they didn't really do anything with that. They almost lost all confidence in doing stories. Until this game.
Until this game, yeah.
And even then, as I mentioned, this game's story is still not really anything, though.
Well, I feel as though Ian Flynn's gonna probably sort some stuff out in the future, so he's gonna probably include some Sonic Shuffle, he's gonna include some Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Drift, trying to piece together those stories somehow.
Shuffle. That's definitely a dream, for sure.
He's gotta fit in Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, too.
Yeah, that as well. So Shadow Fencing and the disc throw from Rouge, Luigi comes in, Mario comes in. Might as well just make Sonic Smash Bros at this point.
Oh my god. It's all canon, guys. It's all canon.
Yeah.
They actually announced the new DLC for Mario Kart.
When that Sonic balloon in Thanksgiving. Like,
what's that one popcorn machine? They gotta fit that into the canon too.
The popcorn machine. No, I was gonna say like in Thanksgiving 1991 where the Sonic balloon blew up. That's canon.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the movies are officially canon now because they're in this game.
The movies?
Yeah. You know the boost? The new boost in this game, that's from the movie, right?
Inspired from the movie, I would say, yeah.
Yeah. So, honestly, that would be great, though. I think, honestly, that would be great if they include the movie. So, we can finally get rid of Roger Craig Smith and get that new guy that's been voicing Sonic in the movies. That would be awesome. I like that guy's voice.
Yeah, he did good. He did good.
I forgot his name. But he's also Dewey in the DuckTales reboot.
Yeah.
Also a blue team character.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good voice there, because they're never gonna hire Ryan Drummond, even though he's been begging on Twitter for all these years. And then also, Jason Griffith isn't gonna be in the picture either, because he's been looking for some gigs as well.
They don't want to deal with unions, wasn't that the thing?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me look up the Sonic voice actor for the movies.
Ben Schwartz.
Oh, Ben Schwartz. Yeah, Ben
Yeah.
Schwartz. Yeah. So yeah, Ben Schwartz did good.
And it's so strange though, because they got voice actors and all these actors to be hired to do the voices. How come they're getting better voice actors or actors for the movies compared to the games?
That's a good question. I mean, maybe the director has more creative control over that, I guess. But what's so weird is the voice for Tails remains the same as the video games.
God.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Tails is a hit or miss. Like, you can ask anyone who's their favorite Tails voice actor. Some people will be saying, oh yeah, from the original Adventure, or maybe his brother in Adventure 2, or 4Kids Tails, or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely been a hit or miss in terms of voice acting for Tails.
Mm-hmm.
They can't really get a perfect Tails voice.
Yeah, it's like just about anyone could potentially play Tails as long as they have like a high-pitched voice that sounds like a little boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. I always forgot how you got to this.
Which brings me to this question. Did you watch Sonic 2, Blue?
Sonic the movie too?
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't. I only watched the first one.
Oh, just the first one, okay. I still missing out, man.
I'll be missing out for a long time. I'm gonna be looking forward to the Mario movie first before watching anything Sonic related.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna wait for every Nintendo movie before watching the Sonic movie. Since
Oh my god. What are you telling me? You'd rather watch a Mario movie? Okay, that's okay.
Here's the
okay.
thing with a Mario movie compared to the Sonic movie. Mario movies won't
man.
disappoint. You will go into it, and no matter how much people laugh at Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario, they're gonna enjoy it because of the fact that they have no idea what Mario is about anyway. I'm gonna walk into it not knowing about what Mario is about anyway, because there's never been a single story ever whereby they've explained anything interesting about Mario in terms of the story. You play the games, that's it.
Yeah, it's not like Mario has a backstory to why he's the way he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Well.
the 2D section that's not 2D. How the hell do you get over there? I always got stuck at this part.
We need to do a movie night and then just stream Sonic 2. And
You
you'll
could actually
watch
do
it.
that. I think I got it digitally.
I think I'll be sick. I'll be sick on that day. So let me know the day, and I will phone you and let you know I'm sick.
Okay. Nah, I'll just say we're watching Akira and then I'm putting Sonic 2. Oh man.
I mean, a movie night would be interesting, but we'd have to switch it to something else.
Oh my god. Nah, I'll just say
Sonic
we're
Prime.
watching. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Sonic Prime. I would recommend that one.
The Sonic movies are alright. The live action human stuff is eh. But the actual Sonic's actual
yeah.
action hero in it.
Yeah, the stuff with the humans got kind of like cheesy, like okay, like here's a minor spoiler for Sonic 2, the movie, and it's in the beginning of the movie. There's like a scene where like there's this kid holding ice cream, and then the ice cream drops on the floor. Like I thought that was like completely like cheesy and predictable. Yeah. So anything with the humans is like, yeah, it's like a hit or miss, but anything involving the interactions between Sonic, Eggman, Tails, and Knuckles is just pure gold.
Why don't we just have a Sonic X movie then? If they don't know how to deal with humans. I think they've done a good job with Sonic X with the humans there in the anime series.
Because Hollywood
Yeah.
is one-dimensional and everything must be live action now. Because
Like they
Yeah.
can still have like a live action, but for Sonic X. Like I remember this one character very briefly now that I think about Sonic X. Remember Chris's cousin or was it uncle? And he used to be a race car driver.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
It was funny because I honestly think that guy was better than any NPC that I can think of in a Sonic game in a long time. This guy was bragging about that he can beat Sonic in a race, and he had the speed around it. And I remember like Sonic teased him so hard. Like he had a race with Sonic, and everyone thought that Chris's uncle won. But then when they slowed it down to probably about like 1/100th of a second, Sonic passed the lap multiple times, like the finish line, multiple times, and he was just cheesing around so hard just to make it look like it was a quick finish. That was genius in that episode. I like that episode.
Forgot that character's name.
Yeah. What about the caretaker for Chris as well? That big lady.
Oh, the Spanish lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Like having those personalities, I think those NPCs are funny. Like they could definitely put those in a Sonic movie if they did a Sonic X movie.
Yeah, they could.
Because yeah, I mean, there's been live actions for animes. Like there was a Death Note live action. There's been a what other ones? There's been a couple.
Alita.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z, I guess. Dragon Ball Evolution, even though they've been horrible, but they can still at least try to make one.
Yeah, they can. But they don't.
Exactly, see?
Yeah.
They just don't.
They just don't.
Ah.
Oh, his name is Sam. The uncle. Or the cousin, rather. I don't know. On the racetrack.
Does this even take me to Tails? Yes, it did. Alright, I made it. Finally. Alright, Tails, what do you gotta say? It's gonna point more of the
I think
obvious.
that's the problem though. Is that they have so
Oh,
What's that?
I think it's an environmental analyzer. All of the ancient technology is networked to cyberspace. If I can get it back online, we can maybe get some answers. Whoa!
What? So, that was a thing.
Whatever assaulted the island sure packed a punch. That was on par with Dark Gaia, easy.
I feel like we need to find the emeralds pronto.
Agreed. We'll rendezvous later.
Oh my god. He acknowledged Sonic Unleashed. Though, to be fair, Dark Gaia was at least a fun fight.
It was.
the Supersonic version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was pretty much Nights in the Dreams, honestly. It was a nice little callback to Nights. I don't know if that
Yeah, and I
was
feel as
intentional.
though every content related to Sonic, like when they do these Sonic Prime or they do the Sonic movie, they always say like, oh, we're gonna bring in an original thing about Sonic. I mean, there's so much content already out there that they can redo. They can do eventually the Sonic the Hedgehog live action series or movie. They can do Sonic Satam. They can do Sonic Underground, because I know there's some other people that like it, whereby Sonic has brothers and sisters in that. You can do Sonic X. You can do so much stuff. Or even do Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom was alright to actually do something with that extra. So why do they always, with these franchises, decide, okay, let's do a reboot, or okay, let's do an original thing when you got 20 years of content already that you can take?
I don't know. That's what they always do.
Imagine a full-blown out Sonic Adventure movie, just on the original game.
Oh,
They did that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That would blow my mind, actually.
At
If they
this-
did
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
At this point, even Hellboy is suffering the same thing. Instead of making
Yeah.
Hellboy 3, let's just reboot it for a third time.
Right.
Okay, got that. What did I mark? I forgot. Oh, it's the action stage. That's the main objective. I hate that takes priority like that. Ah.
I mean, a movie about Adventure 1 would... I don't know. I would
Sonic
throw my
3
money...
movie is tapping into Sonic Adventure 2.
I think a Sonic Adventure 2 would definitely fit because you can easily find people to play gun. There's a lot of action sequences involved. It's very action oriented Adventure 2, so I think a lot of people like it. You know,
They already got gun in the movies.
throw Michael Bay in there, and I think you can make a good movie out of that.
Michael Bay can
Yep,
guarantee a good movie.
Yep, get thousands of explosions. People love it.
Explosions all over, yeah.
Yeah.
The Michael Bay spin-off movie featuring Omega.
Oh yeah, because of Transformers.
Yeah, even Sonic 06 as a movie would be good as well, because like I've seen a ton of Sonic 06 movies that people dub it as movies, but it's just a bunch of cutscenes throughout the games and it can be done.
Wow, an actual drift mechanic for the first time ever.
Oh yeah. But 06 is definitely movie material. I can say that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Be hard for people to follow the time travel though.
I think they're gonna have to cut a lot of stuff out from it, but it can make it understandable for the viewers.
Or make it like a TV show.
Yeah, so if a TV series would be a lot more easier.
Yeah.
In a
Yeah,
movie
even-
form, it would be a lot more difficult.
They haven't talked about that Idris Elba Knuckles spin-off show yet, have they?
Oh, they did, yeah.
They
It was
never
mentioned.
they announced it, but then they didn't do anything with it yet.
So
No,
I'm guessing that's still in the works then?
Yeah,
Must be.
drifting in these games has never been good.
I mean, I don't understand why they haven't made Sonic Drift 3 yet. It's my favorite Sonic racing game.
It'd be nice if they made an All-Stars Racing 3.
Like All-Stars
Technically,
Racing.
Team Sonic Racing would be Sonic Drift, since drifting is a big mechanic in those games.
I don't know. Team Sonic Racing, like, it's fine. But when I play All-Stars Racing, it's a big difference. And that's
Is it- Yeah.
All-Stars Racing is like a older game.
Isn't the main difference is just the fact that the Sega characters and not just Sonic characters, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think so, but I feel like in All-Stars Racing, it handles better. Like, the controls. Like, it feels more like Mario Kart. Whereas Team Sonic Racing, I feel like a certain stiffness to it. Like, it's not bad, but like I noticed it.
Oh, those are bad.
Maybe they can bring back Sega Superstar Tennis.
Oh, that game, yeah.
That was a game.
That was the game. Was.
I thought that at one point they were probably gonna do a Sonic football game on the Dreamcast.
Now, you say football, you mean soccer, right?
No, football, as in
like
American football. They
American
would call it
football,
Sonic
okay.
football, yeah.
Okay.
a Sonic soccer game. I've never seen any advertisement with Sonic and soccer at all, except for the Olympic Games, whereby they've done mini games of soccer. But I think that with Dreamcast, when it was doing its original advertising, they advertised a lot of sports games. One of them being particularly American football. So I thought at that time they would actually make an actual unique Sonic football game.
Yeah, I guess Knuckles would be tackling opponents for sure.
Yeah.
And Sonic will have to be the one, catching the ball.
Yeah. So you have, Sonic receiving the ball and running past them, and it'll be all in their gear. You have all the unique Sonic characters in there, and it'll just work. They don't have to make it super goofy like Mario, whereby, specials come out of nowhere to win the game. They just make it like a normal football game, but with Sonic elements in there.
Right. Madden NFL Sonic Edition.
Right.
I hate this island. Navigating is such a pain in the ass.
This is just reminding me of Planet Wisp Act 2 in Sonic Generations. All this platforming here.
Wait, we actually have to do this part again? I think I just saw you do this part about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he fell down.
I'm just trying to move around here, but this island is small, and it's just a bunch of smaller items connected. Oh, here's a super rail to take me around. And take me somewhere. Away from here, please. Oh, good. 2D section. I really hope these 3D games drop this, because it's getting really tiresome. Because in Generations, it was used as a crutch for multiple paths. Well, the good news is it did take me somewhere new. Okay. But I need to get to that red chaos node. Oh, it's been 32 minutes. Holy shit.
Considering it's going to be a bigger budget game the next time, then I guess it must be fully 3D. At that point, they need that extra 2 million or 3 million to make it completely 3D.
Oh man, you would think they would have done it by now. Yeah.
Because clearly the level designers are gone. All those people that was making Sonic 06, they left. They got fired. I mean, it was kind of confirmed at that point, even though it was left on the bag, but, And then also, I think we did discuss about Yuji Naka was fired because of discussing salaries at that point, and he wanted bigger salary for making those games, because there was a lot of work tied into him, but he got fired from that. So yeah, a lot of those people back then that was able to make 3D Sonic games left. So now we've got a team that makes a mix of 3D and 2D.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't want to see 2D for the next Sonic title. Like, I don't know. I have nothing against the classics. It's just like, if we're doing modern Sonic, just stick with 3D. I think we had enough with like Unleashed, Generations, Colors, Forces. Now even this game. Oh,
alright, you can jump.
Got fried hedgehog.
The strangest thing though, like there's been lava stages in Sonic games in the past. I have never seen Sonic struggle so hard, just like in that part, whereby as soon as he touches it, he just dies instantly.
Oh, I hate this island. It's not even an island, it's just a chunk of nothing.
It's like a donut mixed in with half-eaten donut at the top.
Donuts. Yeah.
See, that one's locked behind story. I don't know about that one. Well, as well push the story. This is the way I want to go, right? Oh, wow, that volcano took me way back.
Imagine if Sonic and the Simpsons actually teamed up together to actually make a Sonic and Simpsons hit and run sequel.
A weird crossover.
Yeah.
Homer Simpson's in his car, you know, doing his business, but Sonic's running to do his errands. And then something, you know, Eggman's got something in a part of it, and they make something of a storyline together. I think that would be interesting to actually get sales in.
A Simpson Sonic crossover. Yeah.
Make a Sonic
I
crazy
think they
taxi.
actually- didn't they cameo Sonic in The Simpsons or Family Guy? I think at one point.
They must have at one point. I've never seen the
Yeah.
episode though, but yeah, they have done it in at a certain time for all the different video game characters at one point. They've done
Yeah.
Mario for Family Guy for sure.
Right.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Ride like the wind.
Thank
Okay,
you.
he's dead.
Now allow me to save the game. Cut this part here.